What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Raise Our Race Rating, a series where I'm trying to get as high a race rating as possible in the online races. How high? 10,000, 20,000, who knows, but I'm going to try and get there. We are starting at 7,459. In this episode, we are using the cow with the R.o.b bike. Should be a good one, so let's get right into this first game. We are racing on Wario's Galleon this time. So, a very water-focused track, this one. Which isn't great for me, as I seem to struggle quite a lot on these tracks, especially with this. I just can't seem to get on with these water physics. Just something I need to get used to for sure. But I always take the corners way too wide or way too sharp, and there is no in between, as we saw right there. As I just decided to go out to the deep seas instead of going around the corner. But I managed to pick up a gold shell here, and this is where, causing a big wave, but this is where my first bit of tech can come in. Something I practiced recently, is you can just jump up into this wall here, and jump up on here, and hopefully I can jump down onto this, oh yeah, as I missed the final part of that and screw it up. But something like that. So it didn't look like it was any faster, to be honest. It's down in 15th. I didn't do it right anyway, but that is definitely a technique you can use, especially just to get out of trouble, as we have both mega mushrooms right there and just banging into each other. That was kind of funny. So let's see how the cow does. I know last episode we was using Bowser Jr. and that was going alright, and I see this little pipe on the side here. Tried to get up on it, as it looks like it could be a decent little shortcut if you can get up there. Maybe it requires a charge jump. And make it try. Yeah, I wasn't sure at that point if I should have gone for the right hand side or the left hand side, but we're down in 12th position. I try for the wall ride again, but managed to just take a hit from something. No matter though, because we can still just do the normal variation of this little water skip. See if we can get up onto this railing, and I cannot, and just drive off. I've been getting destroyed by items this race. And I'm down in 16th, and the first place are way down the road. So this is not looking too great right now for my rating, but you never know, might be able to bring this back. Let's see. Just need something better, and I just get hit by a random green shell. Just the luck is not on my side. Well, you could say skill is not on my side, really. But here we go, 3 mushrooms and a bullet bill. Let's see if I can use this in an opportune moment. Thinking now might be a decent place to use it, but I don't know what item I'll get next if I overtake too many people. Do manage to get on top here. Not really sure where I should be using the bullet bill at this point. Don't want it to drop me off too early. I was like running out of time here, and for some reason it also took the same shortcut, which was kind of funny. But there we go, at the end. Can we get another position? No, we cannot. We ended up 7th place, which isn't terrible, all things considered. You know, that's probably a positive in terms of race rating. There you go. So up to 7,586, whatever that was, not 7,486. I apologize. But here we go, race number 2. We are moving on to Boo Cinema. Now, I have done time trials on this track, so I do know what I'm doing. So let's see if I can use that to my advantage and kind of pull out a lead here. Let's see, shall we, as I get a decent getaway here. I am on the cow, so he's a heavier character, which means I should have some kind of decent top speed. And as you can see here, I've just already pulled into the lead. Just taking a better line than everybody else, which 3 hours of time trials clearly gives you a little bit of a boost. As I try for the edge jump, it doesn't really work, but you can take this inside line on the first and third laps. And I've moving up ahead and gained a bit of a lead right here. Take the outside on this first lap in the second section. And you can do the jump there, but I didn't go for it. Just playing it nice and safe. So it looks like the Boo behind me is also pretty good at this track. But let's see if I can pull out the wall ride. It's been a while since I've done this track, and no, I missed the jump, but I used a feather. I managed to knock the Boo off the wall ride, which was kind of insane move, if I'm being honest. But here we are, second position, third now with old Boshy boy. He's taking a top little rail there, which I've never seen before, and I just mess up the normal drift and go for a charge jump for who knows why. Who knows what was going on in my head. Let's see if I can get that. I do get the edge jump there, so we get a little bit of a boost. Obviously can't take the inside route on the second lap. but I get hit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So now we're not looking in too great position. Ideally, I'd love to be front running at this point, as I do feel like my raw pace is probably better than most people's here, but clearly not. The racecraft is still lacking, or I'm just getting unlucky, but who knows. It seems to be racecraft, as I just missed that jump, and I missed this one. Do use a mushroom here to get the appropriate speed to go for this shortcut. And then we use a mushroom here, go for a second one because we're running out of time. Crashing into the side, I'm drifting the wrong way, it's all going wrong for me right now. But we are at least moving up the positions. Probably not going for the edge jump this time, it's too risky on lap 3. Let's see, take the inside route of course, through decent items, got 3 mushrooms here. Do get hit by the bomb though, and then it gets squashed. It's just been disaster after disaster. Throw a green shell, just get rid of it, hoping to get some boosts here. I do get the fire, but I don't think I really hit anyone, maybe 1 or 2 people. And I miss more jumps here and get hit by the ice balls. Getting flung backwards, but that was not a good race. Really would have hoped for something way better there. You know, top 3 should have been easy for me. But, you know, you just got to learn from these things. You know, you got to look back on these, see where you've gone wrong. You know, there's definitely a few items that I could have dodged if I was paying a bit more attention, but that's fine. We live and we learn. We move on to DK Pass here for the final race. So let's see how this one goes. DK Pass also has a little bit of a text. It is, I mean, you'll see as we get into this race. Let's see how we get on. As I think Peach was that just just blew up there on the line. Unfortunate, but that is a tactic now. You know, you blow up on the line, you then get 3 boosts. But there you go. Like, you can just drive straight across and jump across the pole without using a charge jump or anything. So that is quite kind of nice. Especially as Boshy Boy there, the Bob Boo goes for the top ramp, the top rail, just misses it completely. Unfortunately, I'm going to try for the wall jump here into the trees. Let's see if I get it. I do get the first jump, but I missed the second tree. Kind of got to hop out there and trying to get off the horrible line. Now I'm on the grass, so if you're not truly practicing these things, it's not going to go too well for you in the race most of the time, as we are finding out right here. Definitely need to put a few more hours in on the old time trials or free roam, whatever you want to use to practice. Maybe DK Pass will be my next time trial challenge video. But here we go, we're coming up against the hop jump again, and I just miss. You know, I got bumped a little bit there, put me offline, had to get picked up. So again, in the actual race, you don't always have to go for it. You know, it's quicker for this point. It was quicker for me to go just round. I had decent items there. I'm slow coming off here as well if it's going to affect this tree jump, which it does. At least I'm not offline, and I can just carry on the race as normal. But I do miss item boxes going for that wall ride. So, you know, at least it isn't always the shortcut route is the quicker route. But, you know, there's a bit of a balancing act going on there. Here we go, last lap. We need to do something here. We need to move forward in this pack. So let's see, I've got a good item, I've got the mushroom, let's see if I can make it across. I tried to get past him in time, but I just bumped him. And I'm off again. That is what, 2 out of 3 times I failed that just by getting bumped. Maybe you shouldn't be trying that in the middle of the pack, you know? Or only if you're not near anybody else. At this time I'm not going to go for the wall jump because I need the items at this point. I do need to make some sort of comeback quickly. So I do have to go to mushroom, and I am away here. Not bothering jumping, just using the boost. See what I can do. I've got a decent lead, got a decent gap here. Here we go. Getting through. The rogue green shell comes back, and I used all my mushrooms, so I couldn't get a quick start to the line. If I saved a mushroom there, which I probably should do in the future, I could have mushroomed as soon as I got hit by that green shell, and maybe saved 2 positions. I could have ended up 6th. But that was an 8th position and plus 25 points. Not the best. But at the end of the day, let's check out the final scores. So we have plus 44 in them 3 races, so can't really complain too much. We're still going up, but slowing down. Let's see if we can get some better races in the next episode. If you have any combinations you want to see, please do leave a comment below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.